this morning. And happy Chinese New Year!
Thanks to Wong Jing's wonderful performance for us as well. Lovely stuff.
Oh, they're getting the lettuce. They're getting the lettuce now.
Lettuce. It's a tough
Did you get
lettuce.
the
He doesn't want to come.
Oh, he's got the lettuce.
Come on, the Wong Jing. Good work.
Happy Chinese New Year!
Gong hei for choi. Is
Kong
that
hei
right?
fat choy, Kong hei fat choy.
Doc.
Happy New Year. Can you
Happy New
believe
Year.
it?
This
So
is
It's a tiny
amazing.
bit early, Doc. When is Chinese?
So Chinese New Year starts, the Lunar New Year starts on Sunday.
Yep.
But actually, it's never too early for Chinese New Year because it goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And the celebrations start now. We're all in our kitchens and we're cooking up our food and we're doing all of that stuff. It's days and days of celebration.
What is it about New Year? Why is it so important?
Well, it's the most important date in the Chinese calendar, over the whole of Asia, actually. And it's symbolising, you know, family and love and care and eating and drinking and all of that stuff. And it's
so
amazing.
everybody knows this is the year of the rabbit.
That's right.
What does the year of the rabbit hold for you guys at home? That's what I want to know.
Well, I think it's going to be a good year. Already I've got a good feeling about it.
Yeah.
The rabbit's about prosperity, it's about feeling good, it's about connection, it's about family, all of that stuff. So I think actually this is going to be a really calm year, and we need it as well after the last few years that we've been through.
Yeah.
And I honestly get the vibe at the moment. I didn't get a good vibe last year, and I'm Year of the Tiger, but this year I get a good vibe that it's going to be incredible for a lot of people.
God, I've had the good fortune to be down in London's Chinatown for a couple of New Years. It's just incredible, isn't it?
it's
So
the
vibrant
atmosphere.
and brilliant. But that's the first time I've seen anything like that. What was the lettuce about there?
So that's the offering. So the lettuce and the ungbao, which is the red envelope, that has money in it. And so what we do is we are turning around and we're saying, OK, when the lion comes in and the lion is here to bless this studio or bless the home or the restaurant and bring in good luck and big joy. And so what you're doing is you're saying to the lion, here you go, here's some money for doing your work. Right. And the lettuce is all about longevity and health and happiness and all the good vibes, basically. And that's what we do. So it's a really big moment. But normally, if it was a longer one, this lion dance can go on for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and the lettuce is being thrown everywhere, and it's just so dramatic and so beautiful. I mean, I really love this. And in fact, I got a bit emotional then because it just reminds me of my family and growing up. And the moment you hear those drums and see that, for me, it just feels like home. It feels right.
Oh, that's so lovely.
And what would you eat anything special at Chinese?
Yeah, we loads of different stuff, and so normally it's a feast, and so you'd have a banquet.
Yuksung. Would you do that with the lettuce?
Yuksung, yeah, you'd have yuksung. You'd have lobster with ginger and spring onion. You'd have whole sea bass. And today I'm going to cook, but we're not going to do feast cooking today.
Hang on a second. You make lobster with spring onion? I'm in.
That's so you.
But you know what? The other thing is, you know, because Chinese food is all about sharing, which is why we eat at the centre of the table and we all share the dishes. And so actually, do you know, it really doesn't matter what's on your table. The fact is that you've got the people that you love and you care for surrounding you and that you are feeding them from the plates. And the most important dish actually is the rice, because the rice is the most humble part and it's about giving. And there's a really beautiful Chinese tradition, which is the youngest of the family would serve the rice to everyone. And so I'm the youngest, and even though I'm almost 50, when I go home, I still do it. And it's an instant thing because it's a mark of respect and love. And so I will always serve the rice to all of my family, and I'll do that until, you know, and hopefully, you know, for the rest of my life. And it's so gorgeous. I love it. I love
peace, longevity, prosperity.
Yeah.
Now, I did a bit of research, and I thought I was actually the year of the rabbit. I'm not. I'm missing
almost
by a couple of days.
Right, OK.
I'm actually a wood tiger, and are you an ox?
I think I'm a water ox. Yeah.
Water ox. You're the same as my brother. So you're the same as me.
Yes.
And you're the same as my brother. And yeah, so great. And you know, there's something beautiful about the ox. The ox is stable and strong, but also really sensitive, and it's gorgeous. And us tigers, we're out there. We like to be on show. And actually, you know, I think also the tigers always compete with the dragon because the dragon looks like it's really big and glossy and everything else, but the tiger's kind of there. And can I tell you a really quick Chinese New Year story? So with the Chinese horoscope, so you've got all the animals, and there's this gorgeous story. The rat is the first part of the horoscope, and legend has it is that when the emperor started the race, or said we were going to have a race to determine the zodiac, the rat jumped onto the ox's back, and then just as they got to the finishing line, jumped off, and that's why the rat came first. And I love that story.
That's so
Poor
good.
old ox.
It makes sense. But listen, what does the year of the rabbit hold for you?
Yeah, to find out, Hagen Fox is here with a look into the future in today's phone. And so, Hagen, I guess, I mean, you want to hear from anyone, I guess, but are you specifically, you want to hear from rabbits today?
Well, everyone. God, thank you so much. That was a fantastic introduction.
Aw.
Doing my job for me. Thank you so much.
Well, we brought in.
Really, it's a game changer for the soulmates of the hair. We're in the year of the water hair from Sunday. The soulmates of the hair are the goat and the pig. So I like to hear from goats and pigs because it's a great year for them. Also, ox, Dermot, because it's a great year for the ox, and monkeys. They've had a dry run, monkeys, but they've got a good three-year stretch upcoming. But I like to hear from anyone about everything, and we can all celebrate the Chinese New Year together.
Yeah. Always great when Hagen comes in.
So great. And Gok as well. Thank you, Gok.
Do you know what? I'd actually genuinely, just hearing Hagen speak then, this is going to be an amazing year. You know that. I can feel this.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening, but I can feel
Feel the energy.
So positive about this, and that's exactly what Chinese New Year is. And if you get an opportunity, wherever you are in the country, if you get the opportunity to, you know, go and have an Asian meal, or if you're going to cook at home or anything, just think that this year is going to be incredible, because I think you put into it what you get out of it.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely.
Thank you. Give us a call for free on Speak to Hagen. 08000 30 40 44. Download the free This Morning app to get involved. Get in touch by 11:15, and you have to be 18 or over.
On with the show. We've got a good one. Thank you, Gok.
Well-
We've got the coupon queen. She's here, Holly Smith. She's back with some money-saving deals. Morning, Holly. What you got coming up?
I've got so many bargains for you, starting at only 99p.
Oh, that's
I
great.
would say impossible, but she makes the impossible possible.
She can do anything, that Holly.
As we just saw, Gok is with us, and he's in the kitchen. We get so excited in the kitchen.
double Gok.
Don't we? We want a double
You've
Gok
got
here.
triple Gok today, because I'm doing 3 dishes.
So we can have
So basically, I'm showing you how you can roast a whole chicken. It's the most cost-effective way of eating chicken. Roast it all up. We're not going to throw any of it away, and we are doing a chicken noodle soup, which is so gorgeous. We're doing chicken fried rice with chili, and I'm also making the humble chop suey with chicken as well. These dishes are so easy to make. They're really cost-effective because you're using a whole chicken. They are delicious, and this is basically an Asian banquet happening on the show today.
So it's like we're getting a starter, main, and
Amazing.
3 dishes.
You have me at chicken soup as well.
Oh, you're going to love that one. It's
Oh,
delicious.
right.
Thanks, Gok.
Also today,
Mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you.
I mean, it was so good. You had to stand up and start dancing. Isn't that right, Dermot O'Leary?
Yeah, sorry, I
Dancing
thought-
to celebrate 30 years of the one and only Peter Andre. He's on the sofa a little bit later. You got the moves.
No, I thought we were moving over to the sofa, and I realised weren't, and I was sort of caught in no
No,
man's land.
just
So I
like-
thought, is there any way I can start this
I
out?
thought you was getting up for Peter Andre's Mysterious Girl.
Of course I was.
You
Do
had
you
the
think
moves.
this is starting it out? Do you think this is actually starting
This is as close to starting out as
You
I
could
get.
have styled it out.
So, all of that on the way, plus all of this, Call the Midwife star Helen George performs alongside the cast of The King and I. Now we're walking, are we? Before they bring you to a theatre near you, she is here at 11:45.
Also on the show today, the Home Genie inspires us with some crafty upcycling tips. That's coming up at 11:15.
And we jam with Mo Gilligan. He drops into the studio at 11:45.
But before all that, it's time to look at the top story.